So you ready? Okie dokie. Good. I hope I don't have a horse throat. Right? I used this at school a lot when I was a kid, and I didn't want to answer. The teacher would ask me a question, Happy, what's the answer on the blackboard? And I would have a toy horse. I go, I can't talk. I have a horse throat. And then, guess what? I didn't have to answer. All right. Are you all ready? Yeah. No, you're not. This is a red E. Okay. I asked you, are you a red E? And no, I didn't say ready. A red E. All right. So, this is a red E. Okay. Ow. I think I've got a black eye. Do y'all want to see my black eye? Yeah. It's right here. Look. Yeah. Hey, guess what? I was at Whataburger. I was at the Whataburger, and I saw this girl, and she was smiling at me. Ooh. I think she liked me. Ooh. So I said to her, hi, what's your name? And then I said, can I have your number? And guess what? She gave me her number at the Whataburger. Look. And I said, that's not what I was talking about. Now, for those of you, especially you bigger kids back there, when you've heard of Red Ribbon Week, you know where Red Ribbon Week started? Red Ribbon Week started way back like 20 to 30 years ago. There was this man working for the government with the drug enforcement. Okay, his name was Enrique Camarena. So he went to Mexico because he was investigating people bringing drugs to America. Well, the drug people found out that he was in town. So what they did, they kidnapped him. And they killed him. So today, to remember all the people that have been fighting the war on drugs, all the blood that's been lost in the war on drugs, and what color is blood? Red. Well, to make it a little more significant, they use the color red. That's why we have red ribbon. Just to remember all the people that have tried so hard and died and worked so hard to keep drugs out of this country. Okay, so that's how Red Ribbon Week started. Okay, so we're celebrating the life of Enrique Camarena, right? Now, some people ask me, Happy, in your life, what do you think is one of the most important things you'd ever learn in life? Like if I was to ask you, what is one of the most important things you know about you? You want to know what my answer is? People ask me, what do you think is one of the most important things you've ever learned in your life? And guess what I say? That in this life, in my world, everything has to do with choices. You either make a right choice or you make a wrong choice. You make a good choice or you make a bad choice. Life is full of choices, and what's next after a choice? A decision. You make a decision. You're thinking, if I go this way or do I go this way? And then once you decide to go this way, for example, now you have to decide on how you want to get there and what you want to do. So someone asks me, Happy, do you want to do drugs? I think about it. I go, If I say yes, they could hurt me. If I say no, I'd be happy. So I'm going to make a decision. And my decision is, no, I love me. Thank you. Go away. You see? So life is full of choices, right? Now, for example, here's a good choice here. If I was to say to you, I have 3 colors here. In fact, these are the primary colors. You ever heard of that? Primary colors are all the colors that you see in the world. Like your colors on your clothes, the colors in the buildings. All those colors were made from these 3 colors. Did you know that? You had to mix reds and yellows and blues to make different colors. Okay? You cannot mix any 2 colors to make a yellow. It's impossible. There's no mixing of colors to make red or blue. These are the primary colors. Primary, which in Spanish means primero. Like first. These are the first colors. Now, I love blue. Huh? You like blue? And by the way, girls, you should all wear blue as often as you can, okay? Because we've been taught that blue is for boys and pink is for girls. No, 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 no more. See, way back in the Egyptian times, when a little boy was born, they would wrap him in blue cloth and they say, boys, you will be powerful. You can reach the sky. You can do all you want, boys. And so they wrapped them in blue blankets. And the little girls, they wrapped them in pink blankets. They said, no, you will be submissive. You will obey the man. You won't amount to reaching the skies. You will just serve man. And you girls are supposed to say, we're reaching the stars just like the boys, right? So girls, wear blue as often as you can. And by the way, the sky is blue because blue, this color, do you know that color goes in light waves? Like in waves? Like sometimes you hear things. When you hear things, sound, it comes in through your ears, and they call ear vibrations. And inside your ear, you have something that it can detect the sound. Well, color comes in sounds too, and waves. Well, the blue is such a short wave that when it hits the atmosphere, it breaks apart and it turns the whole sky blue. Isn't that amazing? Now, if I was to give you a choice, let's say, you. Yes, I have 3 colors here, but we are celebrating Red Ribbon Week. So what color would you choose? Red? You like red? Okay, do me a favor. Come over here and just pick the red and pull it out. And what is your name? Kea? Taya with a T? T-A? Why, what a beautiful name. Okay, Taya. Now, have you ever seen me in the movies? No. I go there all the time. Okay, now. Let's see. Great. We need a magic wand. All right, Taya. Stand right here. Oh, we have the most powerful magic wand here. This is the big one, the magic wand. Okay. Here, whatever you do, do not break it. Here, just hold it right there like that. Okay. Now hold on. Now, here. Oh, did you break it? Oh, okay, good. I'll fix it. Now, do me a favor. Did you take it off? Okay, I got it. Are you are you a witch? How you keep making this thing disappear? That's crazy. Here, you fix it. Okay, good. Now, here. In fact, I'm going to give you this one instead. Do not drop it, okay? Now, you picked the color red, right? Nothing here. Nothing there. What you have for breakfast? Okay, now what's this? I'm gonna throw it up in the air, and then you just point the magic wand at it, and the red ribbon will disappear. Are you ready? Go. There it is. Oh, you hold it right there. Hold it right there. Yeah. I know. Hold on, I think we put it in this little box. It's right there. Move it over to the left a little. the box. Was it empty? Yeah. Bring it in. Now, Red Ribbon Week is all about celebrating happiness in our lives and telling the world when it comes to drugs, we all just have to say no. What is it? Just say no. Let's hit it for my wonderful, wonderful helper, Taya, right? Talk to you about something very, very important. Okay, do you know that the very number one drug that most kids in schools are using is marijuana, what they call pot, they call hash, they call weed, they call the cigarro loco. Kids, let me tell you what, marijuana, that pot, or what they say, marijuana, do you know what that does to you? It affects your learning process, and it affects your memory, okay? Remember that. So that's why it's so dangerous. Now, there's another drug that kids in school, and kids in America have tried, and that's alcohol. And what is alcohol? Beer, and liquor, and wine, right? Now, if you're under the age of 19, okay, but really, some scientists say that if you're under the age of 25, do you know that your brain, you stop growing at about 18, but your brain continues growing to the average age of 24 to 25? So if your brain is growing and your brain is developing, chances are you don't want to put any bad chemicals in it, right? Think about it. If you had a racehorse, and this racehorse, it was the most powerful, the most winning horse ever in the history of the world. It was a great horse. It would run so fast. And somebody said to you, this racehorse is yours. Are you going to feed that racehorse? Are you going to feed it grass out in the field and weeds? Or are you going to feed it the greatest oats and the greatest corn and the greatest horse food? Horse foods, great oats, great, yes. And the reason is because you know that you want to make sure that he eats good, proper nutrition for him, right? You're not going to want to have him eating cactus, right? You don't want to have him eating some of that grass that you don't know if it has fertilizer in it and chemicals. He wants nothing but the best. Well, guess what, kids? You are like that racehorse. You are the best. You were born to be the best in the world. So why would you put anything other than good things into your brain? Think about it. You are like a wonderful, beautiful flower, okay, or a tree. If I have a little baby flower and I want it to grow, I'm going to give it some good water, right? But would I want to pour a beer in here? No. What would happen? It would die. But then I said, oh, I'm sorry, I give you good water, and it comes back. See? And then you could smell it. And, oh, then you smell my breath. I'm sorry. Kids, you're like those wonderful great oak. You're like the wonderful, beautiful flowers. You're in the process of blooming. You're in the process of growing. Put good things into your body, okay? Do not put alcohol. Do not put any alcohol or drugs or nicotine. Ooh, that's another drug. Where does nicotine come from? Tobacco. Who said tobacco? You're so smart. You're very smart. You know that? I'm like you. When I was a little kid, I was very bright. My dad called me son. Yeah. That's how bright I was. Now, nicotine comes from tobacco, right? So now I've mentioned nicotine, I've mentioned alcohol, I've mentioned marijuana. Ooh, now let me mention another heavy drug. Now this is a very heavy drug. It's called heroin. Okay? Now, of all those drugs that I mentioned, guess what drug is the most addictive? Cocaine? No.
Tobacco.
What'd you say?
Tobacco.
Tobacco, yeah. Nicotine. Exactly. Let's give it a hand for him. That's great. Yes, nicotine is the most addictive. Nicotine is the most addictive, and then heroin is second addictive, and then at the last place you have marijuana. Okay? Nicotine is crazy. Do you know that one of the very powerful drugs that people don't know about in the world, you know which one it is? Caffeine. Coffee. Bless you. But anyway, kids, at school you will learn from your teachers and your parents and people that come into your school visitors, about the effects of drugs. You know what I want to talk to you about today? I want to talk to you about one of the things that keeps me away from drugs, one of the things that can keep you away from drugs, that is to love yourself. When you love yourself, guess what? You take care of yourself. Now that you know who Madonna is, right? Yeah. You heard of Madonna? Madonna is a rock star, and she had a baby girl some years back, and the reporters asked her, Madonna, what are you gonna teach your daughter? Because they were wondering, wow, what if she goes into the lifestyle that Madonna had? You know, she's rock and roll. She tried drugs. She was a crazy girl. She says, what are you going to teach your girl? And guess what Madonna said? I am going to teach her to love herself. And she said that too. Says, when you love yourself, you take care of yourself. And so I want you to learn something today. Love yourself every morning. Wake up in the morning and say, I love me. What do you say? I love me. Who's beautiful? You are. Yeah, always say me. Don't ever point at someone else, because every time you point, there's 3 fingers coming back to you. Okay? When you love yourself, guess what? You start collecting goody points about yourself. Have you ever had change in your pocket, and then you have a nickel, and then 2 nickels, and then a quarter, and then all of a sudden $1, and then $3 and $4, and before you know it, you have $10. And then all of a sudden you have $11, and your pocket's getting bigger, and your little piggy bank is getting bigger, and somebody says to you, can I have some money? And you say, no. Why not? It's getting bigger. I want more. I'm going to save for an iPad. Ooh, that's a long way to go. But then it gets bigger and bigger, and then within a month, $11 now turns into $20, and then it keeps growing. Kids, have you ever had that experience of saving money? Bless you. Well, kids, guess what? And when you notice the piggy bank is getting heavier, and you say, Mom, Dad, my piggy bank is bigger. Does it make you happy or sad? Happy. It makes you happy. Well, when you do good things in your life, and I call them goody points, the more goody points you do in your life, the happier you become, drug-free you are. Okay? Here's a good example. How many of you turn off the light when you leave your bedroom? How many of you, if you walk in and you see a piece of paper on the floor in your classroom, how many of you pick it up and throw it in the trash can? How many of you burp and say, excuse me, burp? How many of you do not push one another in the hallway? How many of you do not bully someone else? How many of you do not use bad language out in the playground? How many of you respect your teachers? How many of you do not tag the buildings or write on the walls of schools or buildings? See, how many of you do not break windows? How many of you protect animals? How many of you do not kick a dog or a cat? I could go on and on and on and on. Kids, you know what? Let me give you some homework. When you get home today, Get a piece of paper and write down all the good things that you know you do. And it goes forever. If you can come up with 100 goodie points, guess what? You're on your way to not only being drug-free, chances are you will go to college. Now, for you back there, I want you, this is a book. It's called Success, What Teens Need to Succeed. And they did a research on it, and they found out that kids with most goodie points, or they call them personal assets. An asset is things you own. And the research shows that if on an average day you always keep at least 100 good points within yourself, 100 good manners within yourself, 100 good things that you do, chances are, if you keep that inventory of good things about yourself, chances are you're on your way to college and be drug-free. It's happening again. And ladies and gentlemen, let's bring her up again. Once again, Taya, you forgot to bring me the red ribbon back. Oh.
It disappeared.
Oh, it disappeared. Okay, good. Here. Hold that.
It's in your pocket.
No, this is mine. This was mine from the beginning. Put the stick in that little hole there, okay? And grab this. Bring it out. You are amazing. Let's give her some applesauce. Not apple. How do you say apple? Applesauce. What? The claws. Give her the claw. The claws. What did you say? Applause? Oh, she said applause. Thank you very much. I want all of you every morning when you get up in the morning to remind yourself that you love yourself. This is what you have to sing. I want you to sing. I wake up.
I wake up
So early in the morning.
so early in the morning.
'Cause I love me.
I love me.
I go to school so happy in the morning. Because I love me. And then I want you to say this. I'll be happy every day. Drug-free in every way. Because I love me. Okay, let's do it from the very... Let's do it from the... We are going to do it from the... I can't say beginning. Okay, I can't say begin. Do you know what? I better quit saying I can't because I can. So we're gonna start from the All right, we're gonna start from the start. Ready? The beginning. There I go. I wake up so happy in the morning 'cause I love me. I go to school so happy in the morning. I go to school so happy in the morning. Why? 'Cause I love me. Then I want you to say, I'll be happy every day. I'll be happy every day. Drug-free in every way. Drug-free in every way. Because I love me. Hey, let's say those last three words, those last three lines so loudly they can hear us in Mexico. Ready? Because wait, I said so they can hear us in Mexico. You have to say, I love you. Ready? Because I love you. And what's the answer to being drug-free? What's the secret to being drug-free? Say, I love me. Kids, do y'all have baby brothers or sisters? Ah! Did they drive you crazy? Like when you get like a new iPod or a new toy or new Game Boy, baby brothers and sisters, they want to play with it. Mine! And you tell your mom, Mama, He said, baby brother wants to play with my Game Boy. Let him have it. Mom, say that. Let him have it. Mom, he's gonna break it. Mine. This is what baby brothers or sisters think. This is how they think. If it's in this room, it's mine. If I can see it, it's mine. If I can touch it, it's mine. If it's in this world, it's mine. If it belongs to you, it's mine. If it's broccoli, it's yours. And they start crying. Mine. Mom, he wants to play with my Game Boy. And what does mom say? Let him touch it. Let him play. And then the moment you give it to them, they've got drool all over it. And then you know what they do with the toy? Mom, he's banging it on the table. Let him play with it. Well, guess what happened one day? My mom walked into the room, and I was playing with my game, and everything was so quiet. And she said, Happy, where's the baby? I don't know. But whatever you do, Mom, do not look in the closet. Huh? Wait a minute, I got a good idea. What if you can't, people don't understand when you say, I love me? Do you know sign language? I want you to do your hand like this. This is the letter I. See that little hole right there? Put that hole next to your heart and say, I love me. So yeah, because when we're in a play park, that's when the drug people want to catch me. They want to say, oh, there's a kid there. I'm going to give you the bag of goodies, and I'm going to have them delivered. Ha! So it's just, hey, you want to do drugs? Tell him no. Why? Because I love me. And if he can't hear you, what? Tell him because. And then you know what you can do also? Wipe your forehead like this and throw it at him. Do you know that this is sign language? You know what this means? This means I love me and I don't care what you think. And by the way, this does mean cuckoo. Okay. So if you tell your dad, are we going to Disney World for the summer? No. If he says this, he's telling you crazy, we're not. Hey, you know what? Now that we learned sign language, can you do your fingers like this and put them next to your mouth? That's a bird. So you could say, I love bird. Or you could say, I love my bird. Wait a minute. Hold your thumb out like this and get the other hand and cup it over like this. What animal does that look like? You're close. A turtle, yes. Ooh, what animal is this? I just heard giraffe, exactly. Ooh, wait a minute. How about you snap your fingers and do this?
Dog.
Exactly, a dog. Horse. No, bunny's higher. Horse. Wait, okay. Now, what's this? Hold your hand like this, your fist like this, and put it on your nose. A clown. So you could say, I love clowns. Don't be scared of clowns.
Don't be scared of clowns.
And what? Okay, here's your homework for life. And if y'all play along, I'm going to show you some real good magic. Okay? In the morning, get up, look in the mirror when you wash your face and brush your teeth and say, you are so beautiful. Hey, to me. I am so beautiful. And your mom's going to say, come on, let's get ready to go. The bus is waiting. Tell them, wait a minute, I'm getting ready. I'm so beautiful to me. Can't you see? This is what I say every morning. I'm everything I hope for. You're everything you need. Why? Because I am so beautiful. You're so beautiful. To who? To you. To you. Everybody, I am so beautiful. What are you? Beautiful. Why? Because I love me. Sing it again. You are so beautiful. When you get on that bus, say, hi, Mr. Bus Driver, I'm beautiful. When you get to the cross guard, move, put the flag down because I'm beautiful. When you get into your classroom, I'm making an A because I'm beautiful. I want everybody to... What's the secret to being drug-free? There it is. Don't touch it. Sit down. I said applause. It's a real dog. What? It's stuffed because it had a good breakfast. Are you a real dog? Are you a real dog? See? Watch this, watch this, watch this. Dog, you stay there and don't move. Oh, don't kiss me. Don't. Do not move. Watch this. Watch this. Roll over. Roll over. What? I will put the dog in the bird cage. I mean, in the dog cage, and he will disappear. Okay? Look! What? Nuh-uh. Nuh. The dog will now disappear because he's not there anymore. What? I put him in here. Before I go, what is my secret? What is your secret to being drug-free? Say it in sign language. Me. And by the way, what is your name? Come here, I want to say hi to you. What is it? Vienna. I saw you back there and you were dancing and singing and you're very good at it, okay? You like to dance and sing? And you know what I saw about you? That I know you love yourself a lot. You know why? Because you like the leader, you like to take charge and you say, I know what we'll do next. And the teacher was saying, okay, what do we do next? And you said, why don't we do the bunny? You always have good ideas. You keep that up. And you know what? Those little goody points that I was talking about? That one, for that one, I should give you 10 points to be a good leader, and that's who you are. So nice to meet you, all right? And you tell your mom and your dad, thank you very much for teaching you how to shake hands very well, okay? I'll see you in college. All right. Kids, I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life. I hope you have a wonderful, safe school year. But most of all, always remember to love yourself. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, big boys back there.